Hello. Oh, oh. Hello, everybody. It is 5:30 on June 22nd. I have stayed inside today because I'm tired and I didn't feel like getting hot. But it's been a nice day. I've done a little bit of crafting. I took a nap. It's been a nice day. All right, so I'm just making this video real quick to show what I found at crafting video. I'm playing with my camera. All right, crafting rummage sale. Annie and I took a little road trip to Wales, Wisconsin. I had seen that there was a crafting rummage sale at a church there. I think it was All Saints Lutheran Church or something like that. And when we got there, I realized right away that it was actually a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and her team members who were selling some of their stuff. So I don't know if they were all team members or customers or what, but there was quite a few people who had things in there. And I got there at 12:30, and the rummage sale was over at 1, um, which I probably should have headed there sooner. But it actually helps me mentally to have a shorter period of time. I don't get as overwhelmed, and I knew that I needed to look quickly and just look for things that I actually wanted to use. I didn't need stamps. They had a plethora of stamps, like so many stamp sets. And I did look through some of them, and some of them brought back memories. Like I saw Fifth Avenue Floral, the wood mount stamp set that I used a lot when I had it. I almost rebought it, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to use it. I'm not really big into using flowers, so I left it there. But I did buy some other things that I thought were fun. One of them is this little shelf. So I'm going to probably put it right here and have little wood mount stamps on it like this that I like to have where I can see them. Like my, you know, just use it to put cute little things on. I might eventually use it for putting embellishments on or just things that I need when I'm making a video. That would be smart. Just have them like a sheet of dimensionals and ink pads or whatever I need from my video I could stick on this little shelf. But it was only $1. So I was really happy that um, it was $1 and I picked that up. Then I found a bag of random stickers. And I like to do junk journaling and things like that. So, and I share with other people who like to do it. And yeah, and I have kids that come over and craft with me sometimes. So I, I just pick up stuff like this for those things. And it's so cute when the kids are here because they're like, "Where do you find all this stuff?" And like, I find it at rummage sales. So here's yet another thing that I found at a rummage sale to share, and it makes me happy. Right, that was only 50 cents. Then I got some glue sticks. $1 for 4 glue sticks. 25 cents a glue stick. Glue sticks are great for a lot of things. So I use them all the time in my crafting. Now these ended up being a little bit of a disappointment. I paid $4. Yeah, $4. It says never used on the tag, and they were never used. But I had to throw 2 of them away because they had gotten dried out. And this one right here, this one's iffy. Like it's so thick. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use it or not. But I had to throw away 2 of them. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this. I even opened one up to see if it was something that could be fixed, but it's almost like plastic rubber. So anyway, I had to throw away half of these. So that wasn't the best buy, but I'm going to have fun with them anyway. I've got a blue one, a pink one, and a gold one. Wow, I don't know if it's better with the light or not. I don't know. I wish somebody was watching so they could comment and let me know what they think. if I should use this light or not use this light. Maybe I'll just tilt it up a little bit like this. There we go. Okay, yeah. So at least I got 3 I can use, and they're supposed to puff up. So I thought they were really cute. Hmm. They are called Glazed Dimensions, and they were from a company called the Stencil Collection. And I looked up their website, and it no longer exists. So I'm guessing, and I looked on YouTube for videos, and there's videos on there, but you can tell they're old videos. So it's probably been sitting in someone's craft room for a while. But still, I think it'll be fun to experiment with those. I found some 4x4 envelopes. Only paid $1 for those. Quite a few envelopes in there to make cute 4x4 cards. I found this die. I don't know. Can you even see it? All right, I gotta turn this light off. I think it's making it hard. I don't know if that helps anything. Here, let me bring this down. Can you see? It is an elephant. Cute, right? There's the ear, there's the trunk, there's another ear, and the teeth. So that's gonna be so fun to play with. I found this paper, Sizzix paper leather sheets. Stamp it, ink it, emboss it, shape it, stitch it. I thought, well, that'll be fun, having a different texture of paper. Yeah, it is soft, but there's white, brown, and black. Okay, let's see. Got more. And I want to say there was no price tag on this bag, but I didn't pay a lot for that paper either. So this was $2. It was rub-ons. Remember when Stampin' Up! Had rub-ons? My old Stampin' Up! Buddies. And I actually did a rub-on right here. It says Welcome Neighbor. I don't know if you can see that, but I was just playing around with it. When you rub it on, you can't even feel it. Like, it doesn't feel like a sticker. It feels like someone typed that on there. So I think rub-ons are pretty neat. And this gives me a whole bunch of sentiments. Plus, it's easy to throw in my bag when I'm taking a paper pumpkin or something over to someone's house to craft. And then I've got all of these sayings that I can use if I don't like the sayings that are in the kit that I'm doing. I'm excited to try these. These are Mini Twinklers watercolors, shimmering watercolors. Brilliant color mixed with sparkling mica pigments. Hopefully these aren't all messed up like that other paint stuff was, but I just wanted to try some. I like to try new things. And since it's watercolor, I think it should be okay. It should be fine. I will let you know when I try it out. Of course, this isn't like a rummage sale price. This is normal price, but I know I needed another one, so I just picked it up because it was conveniently there. And while they were doing this rummage sale, that demonstrator was actually holding an event at that church in Wales. I think her name is Susan. I'll have to see if her name is on one of these things, but I know her name is Susan. I don't remember her last name. I kind of want to look her up because I like to go to different events. This I think was the best buy. Like, StazOn is expensive. This is white StazOn with a reinker in it. Fast drying solvent ink. And there's a technique I wanted to try where you stamp in white and then you stamp in black and then you stamp, kind of offset it a little bit with white. Let's see how that works. I'm just going to play around and see what happens with that. And I got some different glue because these glue bottles were $2.50. And you know the Tombow, it's probably just like Tombow white glue. And those are almost $6 a piece. So I always buy adhesives at rummage sales because I get a lot of good glues and for a lot less money. So I'm always looking out for adhesives. This are aqua painters. Dove Blend and Flow works great with Dove blending fluid. It's got a blender refill in here. I don't know if this is kind of like the stuff that's in our blend pens. Not really sure. But for 50 cents, I thought it was worth trying out. Plus, these are aqua painters, and I love having those for all kinds of things. Just put water in them, and it's a paintbrush to go. So that's fantastic. Like I said, 50 cents, I got 3 of those. Some more rub-ons. These are Christmas themed. It even has its stick. Yeah, $1 for that. That's a lot of Christmas sentiments. Adorable penguin stickers. My Annie actually found those for me. She's like, look at these, Mom. I'm like, oh, yep, gotta have those. Those are cute. So I didn't even look at the price. I don't know if I would have paid $1 for each of those if I had looked at the price, but there we have it. I was checking out, and she saw them while I was checking out, and handed them to me, and I just took them without even looking at it. And then I got some pretty papers, $2, and I'm gonna pull this out. Well, here's some of it. This was called Softly Stippled. So it's got some like textured, and I'm actually going to use some of this paper in a junk journal, and I really like that it has kind of a muted side because you can actually write on that and your words wouldn't get lost. So it's a good thing to write on. And a bunch of scraps. I'm just going to pull it all out. Here we go. So we can see the papers. So when you think about that, a pack of this kind of paper is around $12. I paid 2. There's some scraps, but there's also quite a few full-size pages left in this pack. Isn't that pretty? I just love I love the textured look of it, and the painted look of it. A lot of their prices were good. Some of them were crazy. Like they had a boatload of paper pumpkin kits, but they were selling them at full price. And I don't know. I think that's kind of silly when they're all retired and you're done with them. Why not discount them a little bit? But I might have picked up a couple paper pumpkins if they hadn't been full price. I wasn't feeling it. And I didn't look through them because I didn't even want to be tempted. So I spent $35 at this craft sale. I think I did pretty well. I had a good time. So there you go. That is my crafty haul. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I'm going to be hopefully putting up some more videos on YouTube soon. And I hope that I get together with some of you to craft. I miss crafting with everybody. Yep. All right. I'll talk to you later. Happy stamping.